I'm Sorcha and I'm 21 and I'm from Manchester originally, but now I live in Brixton in London. And I applied to be a steward at the Biennale and here I am. The role of a steward entails lots of different things. It's a multifaceted kind of role. It's got lots of different elements to it. So there's 8 of us and we all do like lots of different things. The main one is obviously invigilating the gallery, making sure the work comes across how it's meant to. We've also got to do like the merchandise section of things, all the finance and stuff. We've made tea. We do 2 hours of tea making a day, which doesn't sound like the normal invigilating kind of role, but yeah, that's really fun actually. The tea making is an installation, so it's all part of Jeremy's like kind of idea of what he wanted his work to be, which is very British. And this year the theme of the Biennale is like about like an encyclopedia. So I like to think that it's all about the different elements of what it is to be British, and I think tea is part of that as well. We count on a clicker how many people come in, and the most we had was 9,000 people. So that means we probably made about 7,000 cups of tea that day. We have a trolley where we talk about like how to print wood blocks that were William Morris's, which is great because you get to handle original William Morris work, which not many people do. We check that the work's in we like maintain it basically. So we check about the like cleanliness. We check that everything's where it should be and nothing's happened overnight and things like that.
This piece dates back 4000 BC. Yeah, it was found in London in the River Thames.
In this particular exhibition, we've got some like Paleolithic, Neolithic hand axes that need to be like well maintained and like locked up. So we check that they're all in order. Keep the British Council updated on like the whereabouts of their artwork. So it's all very hands-on and you kind of have to be raring to go, you have to be kind of motivated and things like that. But it's also really rewarding because you're constantly talking to people who are like, this is the best pavilion we've been to, and like, you're all so nice, so British and lovely, and it's like, oh thanks, and it's great. So it's rewarding.
Thank you, I understand your language perfectly.
It's a paid position, so that's really nice. And it's a privilege to work in like a huge, nice exhibition by a well-known artist and be respected for your work as well. What you have to do is, if you want to be a steward at the Biennale, is you have to show an interest yourself. So you have to email the visual arts department at the Biennale and they'll send you an email giving you the details of how to apply. I applied because I thought this was a good way to network, and in a way, if you're being part of the work, like part of Jeremy Della's work, you are collaborating in a certain sense. Because you're being the person who's interacting with the visitor, which is you're getting first-hand experience of the work. So it's a good way to actually be part of British art. Everyone loves Jeremy Della's work, but everyone I've spoken to is like really likes it. So it's always good to be working with artwork that's like that people love. I've always wanted to come to the Biennale. It's great to be part of different pavilions coming together to make one art fair. It's not often in cities that you get a whole garden that's devoted to art. The British Pavilion is actually British land, so it belongs to Britain. You're in a bit of Britain when you're in the British, and you're in a bit of Germany when you're in the German. We are actually in Britain now, so welcome to Britain. Today I went to see Venice Biennale, which was good. I really liked Spain. So far, I think my favourite has been Israel. I haven't seen it, but I've heard that Germany's great. You could get a really good bag from Iraq, but the artwork's really good as well. Well, it's quite funny, you say, oh, how do you get to the main pavilion? You just go past America, then past Korea, and then you'll be there. I think it's important, obviously, because it's the Venice Biennale. It's like such a big event, and so to put yourself in the centre of that in any way is great. You're working for the British Council in a beautiful, huge pavilion, and you're meeting people all the time. There's no like separation between us stewards and the artist and the curator. Looking up is like a definite must, obviously. We shut around 6 and we go and explore Venice.